to share with one's Beatrice, what I should do is just say a sentence and let you translate it. Then I'll say another sentence. So
Yes.
it will, if that works. All right. First sentence, if you will, is that the BRIC countries are the technology is that the BRIC countries have control of half of the technology, and the US has control of the other half. So the US wants the control of all of the technology. Snake or Bile Island here off of Romania, Moldova is a very important portal that we have taken over for the light. It used to be the access to Hades, to the underworld. However, that is in the hands of the light. And Russia, even though Russia overtook it, they do not control the energetics of it. We do now. Now, the real reason the war in Ukraine is there is because there is one very important AT1 ancient pyramid underground structure that was buried in the last flood. AT1 pyramids in a 9 by 9 square that were covered over by sand and debris in the last flood about 6,000 years ago. And through the Ukraine, also up to Chernobyl, there are other important components of ancient technology as well.
Yes, I,
There are underwater pyramids and also another entrance over here in the Black Sea into Earth. Yeah. Romania was, let's say, submissive with the US. So the US got all of the components of technology that they thought they needed already out of Romania. So Romania right now is neutral, and that's why we suggest in this higher battle for Romania to remain neutral. This area in Russia is still under Russia control. It's a very important area, but the light actually controls the energetics of this whole area now. This is a very important white light nodule in China. See if it'll zoom in so you can get a. You see this?
yes.
This star, this was a US insignia. However, when the two facets of Draconians began to fight more intensely, the US was driven out of this area. They were in China trying to put all of the technology together. So, what we have in Russia, China, as well as India. So, what you're seeing is the BRIC countries. Yeah. And Brazil is in the Amazon jungle. There are so many important ancient artifacts and technology in here in the Amazon. And all of this is the 5D ley line grid. And we've been working on this for years. So you can see, yes, there is much technology in Antarctica as well. Look what this says, number 9 Stargate. And this is the first time that I've went this high with the higher truth, and there was a reason for this. And this is the first time that I showed publicly the 5D white light grid to that extent. But the only reason I showed it publicly is because it's absolutely secure now. I just thought of one more thing. Yeah, I want to, if it's clear, to come into Romania. So with Romania, what we did, here's what was occurring before. They had an actual negative tech, negative energy technology to have this circulating in a negative counterclockwise. So what we had to do divinely, that's why you're seeing all of these, we had to change the rotation of this for positive in the ascension. So anyone in Romania that's been over in the Caltesti, Alba County, Rimatea area, they will know of this pyramid that is there, and it's very important. But just to share, this is where we opened the Mother Ark portal, and where Mother Mary, the huge apparition that appeared in the sky that only Femke and I could see. Our phones could not see it, but it was so huge that your phone wouldn't have been able to capture it because it was so close. This is a very, very, I would like to say, the most important place on earth right now. And with Holy Spirit, these higher connections, and with Mother Mary. So this is right there. And we did a lot of work there. This is a sleeping giant. Anyone that's been there, when you go into Rimatea and between here when you drive, you will see this is a rock. It is turned into stone. It is a stone giant. Anyone can see that when you drive there, how it resembles the humanoid body. This is the head part up this direction. Head is facing the head is facing south for an important reason, which I won't get into. And of course, the keys over here are another very important area, but also a Samoxi cave, which connects with Moses in the Bible, is also in this area.
Wow.
About right in this area. This is an important area as well. So just take this off. So I revealed for the first time more information. And part of the reason I did this, for some of the things I spoke about, ones can go and confirm it for themselves, certain things. But where the Mother Ark portal hub was opened, this is where we saw the Mother Mary apparition, Femke and I, but also the Holy Spirit. But to see the apparition, it means that it was activated fully. Then Femke and I could leave that area.
Rick, can you tell us a little bit, please? And we have also some question after that, but before that, how the darkness tried to kill you until they knew, they started to know that they cannot kill you. And right now they are keeping also the distance, so the very high top of the darkness. And after that, I will share a little bit my story in Canada when I share GPMS cards. Yeah.
Yeah, to keep this short, keep it short, let me say they tried 3 times because I had already told them who I was, but they didn't believe me. So 3 times they tested to attempt to kill me, but there was intervention always that stopped it. So just to keep it simple, after about 3 times, then they believed that I was who I said I am. Right at this point, it may look like humanity has no hope, but what I need to say is that the light is brilliant. And again, this is all part of the plan because we have to account for the eradication of the minions.